In the first and likely only debate between Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican Herschel Walker, trustworthiness was front and center. Walker, who is staunchly anti-abortion, once again denied these accusations that he paid for an ex-girlfriend's abortion back in 2009.
That was a lie, and I'm not backing down. And you have Senator Warnock, people that would do anything and say anything for this seat, but I'm not going to back down because this seat is too important to the Georgia people for me to back down right now.
My opponent has a problem with the truth. And just because he said something doesn't mean it's true.
And when Warnock brought up Walker's false claim that he's a member of law enforcement, well, that led to this moment.
And now I have to respond to that.
We are moving on,
I
gentlemen.
have to respond to that. And you know what's so funny? I am with many police officers.
Mr.
Yes.
Walker, you are very well
Yes.
aware of the rules tonight.
Yes.
And you have a prop.
Yes.
That is not allowed, sir.
Yes.
I ask you to put that prop away.
Well, it's not a problem. This is real.
I have to say that moderator would be welcome in many kindergarten classrooms. But props aside, Walker did perform better than expected. But the question is, will it be enough to give him a boost in the polls in this all so critical race? I mean, I can't think of many debates this cycle that have been more anticipated than that one. But the verdict really has been that for however low the bar was for Herschel Walker, he perhaps cleared it.
I also am not sure that there were a ton of voters who are truly undecided at this point in the game. I mean, I think these debates are important because it's one last chance for candidates to make their pitch. And of course, anything can go wrong and certainly can derail a campaign. But at this point, in such a polarized environment with the amount of money that's being spent in Georgia, the idea that there are a lot of voters left in that state that don't have a pretty clear view of who these candidates are and a pretty clear idea of what they're going to do, I just feel like a lot of these races, they're going to be very close, but that there's not a ton of wiggle room at this point. And the fact that the debate did not yield some moment that would dramatically blow things up probably is a win for Walker.
I just want to show people where this race is right now, which is basically the same as it's been even before these allegations. Raphael Warnock running about 52%, Herschel Walker in the mid-40s, 45, 46. But the phenomenon here, I think, that is also interesting is that there is another race in Georgia, the gubernatorial race, in which the Republican the numbers are basically flipped. Yeah. The Republican is leading. And that is, I think, the problem for Herschel Walker. Can he bring those Brian Kemp voters back to him if they are gettable? And if not, why not?
Well, it is remarkable, this gap between the two Republican candidates, considering that this is such a partisan age. Ticket splitting has largely died, actually, which is really an interesting phenomenon. When we were, coming up, basically in the 1980s, even into the 1990s, you would have a huge proportion of the United States Senate that was elected from seats in states that went the other way at the presidential level, right? So ticket splitting, that's almost died. And it does show you that even before these allegations that he paid for a girlfriend's abortion, Herschel Walker was a weak candidate, running much weaker than the Republican governor. But Republican officials had a chance to break with him, and they went all in with him this week. And I agree that, that was in some ways the crucial thing, even more than the debate, was that the Republican Party is sticking with this very flawed nominee and banking on the idea that partisanship in the end will be enough to carry him over the line.
There was a ticket-splitting Republican voter, a unicorn, if you will, who spoke to CNN and said that Brian Kemp hasn't done nothing wrong as governor, but he says, I don't like Herschel. Something is wrong with him. I mean, in some ways, Herschel Walker kind of is leaning into that, where he's like, I've had problems. I've needed, psychiatric care. I'm not that smart. And maybe setting that bar low for voters is good enough, but it seems like to be honest, it's not working in Georgia.
Yeah, I think there are a number of candidates or a number of voters who are going to look at these candidates and say, I can see myself voting for Governor Kemp and having him lead my state. I can't see myself having Herschel Walker be the representative of Georgia in the United States Senate for whatever reason. And that is a challenge that I don't think he was able to address during the debate, despite the fact that there was a low bar and he may have cleared it. I don't think there are many voters who are like this voter that you just mentioned who saw the debate and said, I'm going to vote for Herschel Walker now. And I think one of the things that we're going to be looking at as a result of this race is the impact of the former president. He did support and endorse Herschel Walker and helped him get that nomination. He did not support Brian Kemp, and Brian Kemp has broken with the president, and he seems to be doing much better. And I think a number of Republicans across the country are going to be looking at Georgia and seeing how a Trump acolyte performs compared to someone who decided to cross Trump and was willing to stand up to him.
Speaking of a Trump endorsee, let's talk about Pennsylvania for a second, because that's also been a really hot topic. The issue of John Fetterman's health, how he is recovering from his stroke, is now back on the front burner of that race. And listen to how Fetterman talked about how Oz has been attacking him. He's trying to flip this issue in the eyes of voters.
I certainly hope that you did not have a doctor in your life making fun of it or telling you that you aren't able to work or you're not fit to serve. But unfortunately, I have a doctor in my life doing that.
What do you make?
Yeah, no, it's extraordinary actually that you do have it. Not just that his opponent is an opponent, but his opponent is a doctor, and he's talking about the other candidates' medical history. It's two narratives, right? It's the one narrative is that Fetterman is not well enough to be senator, and he hasn't been fully honest or transparent about his condition, versus the narrative of cruelty on the part of his opponent for mocking somebody who has had, clear issues and is trying, his best to deal with them is, through whatever adaptive technology you need to deal with them. And I think it's a really interesting moment, because it's going to test voters in Pennsylvania to see which one, is it empathy versus the other side. And right now, it's not been an empathetic country. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, but in some ways, it's weird how Oz has made the fact that he's a doctor kind of into a little bit of a liability. He did another interview this week where he was confronted with his campaign's attacks on Fetterman, and here's how he responded to that.
I have tremendous compassion for what John Fetterman's going through. I mean, not only do I, as a doctor, appreciate the challenges, but I know his specific ailment because it's a specialty area of mine.
The problem, though, is that this is also Dr. Oz, literally the day before.
I don't think there's closed captioning on the floor of the Senate, and maybe he doesn't need closed captioning when he's actually moving around, but maybe he does. Again, a lot of question marks, and voters deserve better.
So, Kristen, I mean, do you have a view on whether, the cruelty is going to win out, or the meanness is going to win out over the argument that, don't mock voters? I don't know.
Well, a lot of Americans, I think, have, a loved one, a family member who has gone through something challenging where they know they've needed special care, they've needed extra compassion. But the question is, would that person be a good member of the United States Senate? And I think that's why Oz thinks that this is a potentially good message to hit on. I think the more effective message would be to talk about the transparency side, because I've never in a focus group in my life heard voters say that they think that politicians are being open and honest with them, or that they don't want more transparency. And I think that's the more effective thing to say, hey, this person wants to represent you in the Senate, and they're not necessarily being fully open with you about if and how they can do that job.
What about the economy? I mean, it does seem like that race was tightening when Oz was focused on the competitive advantage. I mean, he was even hitting Fetterman on crime, which is not a huge priority for a lot of voters, but it seemed to have the effect of tightening that race. And now we're in different territory.
Yeah, you do see the National Party coming in and trying to link Fetterman to crime and try to look at some of the policies that he's supported in the past. But this is a candidate who is in Oz, who has been able to get to his position in part because of his personality. People are looking at him as the doctor, as someone who they saw on TV, as someone who is endorsed by Trump, and they're realizing that this is a personality-driven race. Fetterman also has a big personality that people are focusing on. So I'm not surprised that the issues have taken a little bit of a backseat to the personalities and some of the infighting that's going on between these two candidates.
And of course, the serious issue that this all brings up, politicians with disabilities, it's not a new thing. You've got Tammy Duckworth, you've got Greg Abbott in Texas. So I think that is front of mind for some voters too. It's not exactly new that you might need accommodations while serving in office.